Zilla Fatu recently shared a message from Triple H regarding the highly anticipated clash between the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline at Survivor Series. The two factions agreed to settle their differences in a War Games match after Roman Reigns interrupted Solo Sikoa's Tribal Chief Acknowledgement ceremony. This showdown comes after the events at Crown Jewel, where Sikoa pinned Reigns, marking a pivotal moment in their rivalry. Despite this, the self-proclaimed Tribal Chief led his faction to a historic victory over the reunited trio of Reigns and the Usos, avenging his earlier pinfall loss from the Bad Blood Premium Live event. On that occasion, the original Tribal Chief, OTC, secured the win for his side. Zilla took to Instagram to share Triple H's powerful message, further hyping the War Games match that promises to be an epic chapter in the Bloodline saga. Check out the screen grab of Zilla's Instagram story right here. Zilla Fatu recently shared that he's open to the idea of joining his family in WWE. The son of the late Umaga made his wrestling debut in 2023 and has since claimed his third championship in professional wrestling. In a conversation on the Wrestle Era podcast, Fatu discussed the possibility of becoming part of the Bloodline storyline, stating, "I would love to be there with my family, but you know, Triple H, the creative team, the whole WWE organization, they have a way to incorporate me. So, whatever way they want to incorporate me into the storyline, or me doing my own thing. You just never know. So right now, I just can't call it, but I know that I'm destined to be there, though." During Jacob Fatu's time on the independent circuit, he briefly teamed up with Zilla. The duo primarily competed in Game Changer Wrestling. Following Jacob's move to WWE, Zilla transitioned into a singles competitor. In 2024, he captured the Reality of Wrestling Championship, the House of Glory Crown Jewel Championship, and the Fourth Rope Heavyweight Championship. At WWE Survivor Series, War Games 2024, Solo Sikoa's Bloodline faction is set to clash with the OG Bloodline in an intense showdown. Both teams are currently searching for a fifth member to strengthen their ranks for this high-stakes Bloodline civil war, which could determine the rightful tribal chief and owner of the coveted Ulafala. Amid this brewing battle, speculation has grown that Solo Sikoa, the self-proclaimed tribal chief, might consider removing Tom DeLoa from his faction and bringing in Hikuleo. Standing at 6 feet 8 inches, Hikuleo reportedly signed with WWE months ago, yet has not made his debut. However, with WWE's build-up to this major Bloodline storyline, fans believe that Survivor Series could mark his long-awaited entrance as part of this fierce family rivalry. Originally, Hikuleo was expected to join WWE's NXT roster. However, plans may be shifting toward a direct main roster debut, much like the introductions of Tama Tonga, Tom DeLoa, and Jacob Fatu. The possible choice to replace Loa with Hikuleo may stem from a growing perception within the faction that Loa is the weak link. With the high stakes of the upcoming Double Ring War Games match, Solo Sikoa is likely focused on strengthening his team to secure victory over Roman Reigns' Bloodline. Given that Tama Tonga and Tom DeLoa no longer hold the WWE Tag Team Championships, it's even more feasible that Solo might add another powerhouse to his faction. Solo could also bring in the young talent as his team's fifth member without needing to replace Tom DeLoa. A debut in such a high-profile setting would be an ideal introduction for Hikuleo, whose presence would provide a major boost to Solo Sikoa's Bloodline, enhancing their chances against Roman's faction. No matter the outcome, Survivor Series, War Games could mark a turning point in the Bloodline saga and for Solo Sikoa's faction. Rumors suggest that Roman Reigns, the original tribal chief, may be headed to Raw when the Red brand debuts on Netflix in January 2025. If Roman transitions from SmackDown, this could pave the way for Solo Sikoa to lead his faction and establish dominance on Friday nights. Furthermore, WWE may be planning a new storyline for Solo Sikoa, possibly involving another pursuit of the undisputed WWE Championship. His previous attempt was blocked by the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but this time, Nick Aldis or Cody Rhodes could grant him another shot at the title. How the storyline unfolds, and what awaits Solo Sikoa if Roman moves to Monday Night Raw, remains to be seen. WWE superstar Solo Sikoa may be on the hunt for a new wiseman for his version of the Bloodline. After declaring himself the tribal chief, Sikoa removed Paul Heyman from the group back in June, following Heyman's refusal to recognize his new leader. Now, Sikoa appears to have his sights set on Armando Estrada, a seasoned heel manager who famously managed the late Samoan powerhouse, Umaga. Sikoa is well aware that when Paul Heyman returns, he'll likely align himself with Roman Reigns and the Usos, strengthening their side of the family feud. Estrada, however, could be a strong addition to Sikoa's bloodline, especially as he recently signed a 5-year Legends contract with WWE. The deal includes special appearances and merchandising, such as video games and action figures, making him a timely and fitting choice for Sikoa's new regime. Armando Estrada rose to prominence in WWE as the manager of Umaga from 2006 to 2007. Portraying a savvy Cuban businessman who controlled his powerhouse client and set him against top superstars on the roster. Estrada's character resonated with fans, drawing strong reactions and plenty of boos. In 2007, Estrada transitioned to the role of general manager for WWE's ECW brand. He also competed in the ring, though mostly as an enhancement talent. After leaving WWE in November 2008, Estrada returned briefly in 2010. His first appearance in that run came in 2011 when he managed former WWE superstar Tyson Kidd. However, that venture was short-lived, as Estrada was released from his contract once more in July 2012. After nearly 12 years away, Armando Estrada is expected to make a special return just in time for Survivor Series, War Games, now only 3 weeks away. Estrada isn't a stranger to members of the Bloodline. He previously managed Zilla Fatu at All-American Wrestling in 2019. This time, he could make a splash by introducing another Anoa'i family member, as rumors of Hikuleo's WWE debut have been swirling. Adding Hikuleo to Solo's side would raise the stakes in the Bloodline storyline, setting the stage for Roman Reigns to recruit a 5th team member of his own, possibly Zilla Fatu. This could lead to an epic 5-on-5 showdown at Survivor Series, War Games. Sami Zayn proved his loyalty to Roman Reigns and the Usos in dramatic fashion during SmackDown's closing moments this week. Earlier, Solo Sikoa had claimed Zayn as his own 5th member and called him to the ring, only to have his faction launch a surprise attack on Reigns. As Zayn entered the ring, Solo held Reigns in place, instructing Zayn to strike the former WWE champion with a hell of a kick. But in a shocking twist, Zayn turned on Solo, landing the kick on him instead, reaffirming his loyalty to Reigns and the Usos. With emotion evident in his eyes, Roman Reigns looked at Sami Zayn, and moments later, the Usos joined them in the ring. Together, the four raised their hands, signaling the powerful reunion of the OG Bloodline. What's your take on this? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon for more interesting content like this in future. Till then, see you all in the next one. Thanks!